There is no better feeling than being able to kiss your partner at night before you go to bed and in the morning when you wake up. So many people rush into living with their boyfriend and girlfriend before marriage, including myself. Most people think that it is a good idea to live with their partner before the big commitment of marriage. In today's generation, there are more people living with their partner before marriage. Not only can it cause an unhealthy relationship, but it can also lead to sinful decisions. Ever since I was born, I was always raised in a Christian family. I was taught from right and wrong, and I knew not to go against anything that my family believed in. As soon as I turned 18, I moved in with my partner, not thinking of anything less than that I get to be with my best friend every day, like most millennials do. The purpose of my speech is to persuade the audience to wait until marriage to live with their partner. People should wait until marriage to live with their partner because it adds excitement to the newlywed phase. Cohabitating puts the emphasis on the wrong things, and most importantly, it reduces the temptation to compromise against sinful decisions. For the first example, I'm going to talk about how waiting until marriage to live together will make the newlywed phase more exciting. Imagine that your wedding day comes along, and then once the wedding has ended, you actually get to start the beginning of your lives together. Everything will be new and exciting, and the anticipation of what is to come will be exhilarating. The excitement of purchasing a place together and going home to a brand new house after your wedding will be more refreshing, exciting, and new instead of going back to the same place. Now I would like to talk about how cohabitating before marriage can put emphasis on the wrong things. One of the biggest reasons people move in with their partner before marriage is to make sure that the person that they're living with doesn't have any gross habits or bad habits. But I believe if you're really in love with someone, none of those things will matter. Those things all come with being married. If you try to base living with your partner on whether they have different kinds of bad habits before you get married, it shows that your marriage is predicted on what they do. You learn to cope with those different habits because they are simply your life partner. People can be hard to live with because everyone has their differences, but if you truly love that person, their bad habits doesn't seem to matter. For the final step, the most important reason to wait to live together until marriage is because it reduces the temptation to compromise against sinful decisions. According to the article, living together before you're married is a bad idea. The biggest danger for an unmarried couple is the reality of ongoing temptation. There is nothing wrong with sharing a house with someone, just the possibilities of the desires that can make it seem that way. According to Stu Escalano, author of Living Together Before You're Married is a Bad Idea, the problem is not necessarily the living together part of the relationship. The problem is sexual immortality, which is most likely to happen when you're sharing a living place with your significant other. In conclusion, I shared with you some reasons on why it is not a good idea to live with your partner before marriage. I have enlightened you to how getting married first before making the big decision on moving in together is a better idea in many ways. I felt qualified to talk about this topic to inform the audience how it's not beneficial to move in with your boyfriend or girlfriend before marriage. Living together can make you vulnerable and put you in stressful situations. Waiting until marriage, just like most of our parents always told us to do, is well worth the wait. Even though you think you're ready, whether you're 18, 19, or 20, you're more than likely not ready to have to face adult situations such as pregnancy, bills, and money issues. A lot of people who live with their partner before marriage and then decide to get married a couple years later are known to have a bigger chance of divorce. Thank you.